goals all the time. This is something that I'm fairly good at. And this is actually something that I teach on a regular basis at my job for General Motors. So I am in facilities management and I do quality reviews and contract administration. And one of the things that we do is we look at business deployment boards and we talk about their SMART goals all of the time. So I was really excited to talk on that. So how many of you guys out here have some goals that you want to hit in the next 6 to 12 months? Weight loss goals, weight management goals, business goals. So we're going to talk about the best way for you to actually hit those goals today, and that is through the system of SMART goal setting. Next slide. So the first thing you want to make sure is that your goal is specific. So with this rally, you guys are getting some sheets that were passed out, and you guys can take your hand at setting some goals, whether they are health and wellness goals or business goals. And so the first thing we want is a goal that is specific. So it has to have depth. You're not going to say, I want to lose weight, or I want to be a Royal Crown Diamond. That is not a specific goal. You're going to say something like, I want to lose 10 pounds, or I want to build a business at least 5% per month this year. Specificity is super important, so you know exactly what needs to be done to succeed. And I want to share, before we go to the next one, I've heard Ben Riley say this little analogy a couple of times, and making sure that we're setting goals this way, the SMART way. He talked about a scene from Alice in Wonderland where Alice goes and she talks to the Cheshire Cat and she's lost, and she asks him, I don't know which way I need to go. And the Cheshire Cat responds, well, where exactly are you trying to get to? And she says, well, I don't really know. And then he says, well, it doesn't really matter which way you want to go. So again, making sure that we have specific goals. We can't reach the destination unless our goals are specific. The next slide. So our goals need to be measurable. So a measurable goal is one that is based on some sort of metric. Instead of saying, I want to be the one top-selling YO member, a measurable goal would be, I want to bring 5 new people into my downline. So again, we're using an actual metric. If we're talking health and wellness again, we're not saying something that I just want to be healthy. We're making sure that we're looking at some specific metrics to know that we're actually hitting our goals. Next slide. So this one is a little bit different from what I talk about in work. We actually talk about a goal that is achievable. That's what I'm used to seeing that the A is. But one of the things that helps a goal be achievable is accountability. So when we're talking about those health and wellness goals, that weight management that we're talking about, that's something that was very key in our Sleek in 60 program. And back on the table as well, we have actual packets that you can take a look at of what the details of that program is, as well as brochures, and you'll see the support system, the actual diet meal plans that are given, etc. So when you guys get a chance afterwards, if that's something that you were interested in, be sure to go back there and look at that. So research shows how we're going to help our goals be achievable is through this accountability. Research shows that along with incentive and recognizing the positive outcome of reaching your goal, accountability is the strongest driving force to reach the finish line. Since accountability includes trust, don't be afraid to open and encourage others to do the same. Celebrate the successes, work through the challenges, and help others be accountable. Remember the finish line, because the finish line is worth it. Next slide. So the next is R for relevant. Relevant goals are goals that help you reach and catch hold of your dream. Make sure that the goals you set are consistent with other established goals and fit in with your immediate and long-term plans. Know the direction you want your life to head in and let those aims support and guide your efforts. So again, people might do certain things in their weight management. Maybe there's people that want to run marathons. But is that really something that you want to do? Is it relevant to your life and your goals and how busy you are? If it's not, then maybe the way that you're going to do some weight management is going to be a little bit different. For me, I have a very busy lifestyle, so setting my goal to run a marathon at this point in time doesn't work. what I love to do, what's part of my personality, is I love to dance. So I wake up every morning and I do dance cardio. That's something that's relevant to me and works with my personality. Next slide. And then time-bound. The best goals are also time-bound. Adding this constraint gives just enough pressure to keep yourself accountable. Setting goals is sort of like creating a to-do list. You have on your list what you want to do today, what you want to do this week, etc. You may have daily goals, monthly goals, yearly goals, or even lifetime goals. Be very specific with the dates and deadlines you choose. Make them a little challenging, but also realistic, so you keep thinking, I can do this. So that's another reason why if health and wellness, weight management is part of your goals, the Sleek in 60 helps you, right? Because it's timed. You can do 2 60-day sets. You know, for some of us, like those of us that are going on a leadership cruise, like that's a date for me. I got to get healthy and slim and trim, right? So make sure that your goals are time-bound, whether they are business-related goals or health and wellness goals. And I believe that should be the end of the presentation, right? Thanks, guys. So check out the stuff on the table to help with your goals.
Woo!
Thank you so much. Any questions?
Any questions?
As I'm
Back there eating.
Okay, thank you so much, Ticino. We really appreciate it. Smart goals too. I use them all the time, except a lot of